So today I want to make a quick video talking about what are you willing to sacrifice, right? So the biggest thing I learned about life is that you either going in one direction or you either going in the other, right? What I mean by that is any moment you spend, right, you either spend more time towards where you want to get to or you spending time away from where you're trying to get to, right? So the quickest way to get to like your dreams and goals is to sacrifice things that's holding you back from your dreams and goals, right? That could be a relationship, that could be friendships, that could be bad vices, bad habits, sleeping schedule. It could be a lot of stuff that goes into that, right? So you want to spend more time working on things that you need to be working on to get you closer to your dreams and goals, right? So you gotta be willing to sacrifice things, right? Because that's the thing with life. Like you have to make sacrifices to get out, right? To get what you want out of it, right? So think about a healthy relationship, right? You have to sacrifice your personal space. You have to sacrifice your personal time. You have to sacrifice a lot more other things, right? To make sure this relationship continue to be healthy, right? To make sure this relationship is going in the right direction. Because when you get in a relationship, it's not all about you always spending time with your friends, because you have to start spending time with your significant other. Or if you were someone that went out and party and club all the time, right? You get a relationship, you got to sacrifice that. Because let's be honest, when you're in a healthy relationship, why are you going out all the time, right? I'm just saying. Or if you was a if or you was a guy or a girl, you used to hang out the opposite gender really often, right? You have to sacrifice that. You're saying you have to make sacrifices, right? Because if you don't sacrifice going out clubbing, you don't sacrifice hanging out with your male friends or your girlfriends one on one, the same, with the opposite gender, where you got a partner, right? Your partner most likely to leave you because they don't feel respected. Because if someone communicate with you how they feel about something, and you take it upon yourself to be like, you know what, I'm gonna disregard how you feeling. I don't care what you're saying. I'm not sacrificing this. I really want this. Then don't be mad when your relationship don't work out, right? Because sometimes in life we have to make those hard sacrifices we want to make. That could be anything. Like for example, your dream career, right? It might cost you to have to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. Might cost you to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. So are you going to sacrifice staying up all night to get more sleep so you can wake up the next day and do what you need to do to get that career, or that's what your schedule is for your chosen career? You get what I'm saying? So when you develop this mindset of you willing to sacrifice anything, like then you'll start seeing more like, okay, if I start doing this and this, right, this can help me get to where I'm trying to get to. Because what I was doing in the past was not making any sacrifices. So that's why I was getting better, right? Because think about it. For those that believe in God, right, oh my God. For those that believe in God, right, if you want a better relationship with the Lord, you have to sacrifice a lot of stuff that's not good for you. Well, pretty much sacrifice everything that's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Come to the Lord, pray about it, and say, hey, Lord, I want to get closer to you. Can you guide me? Can you lead me, right? So you got to start sacrificing lust. You got to start sacrificing drinking all the time. Have to sacrifice a whole bunch of stuff that's not meant for you. That's not God planned for you. God don't want you indulging that kind of behavior, right? So you look on the other side too, right? If you want to be a great athlete, right? Because think about this: athletes, you're in your career, you're trying to self-improve. You have to really fine-tune things. You really have to work on different things, different areas of your life, right? Because you have to improve those areas so that you can grow to be more well-rounded, right? Because as an athlete, right, if you want to be a better athlete, you have to sacrifice stand-up leg. You have to sacrifice eating all the junk food. You have to sacrifice things that stress you out. Because we all know that, I mean, some of us probably don't know, but stress slow down the healing process. Stress could interfere with your sleep, right? So if you understand that stress could slow down the healing process, and like recovery is a part of being able to perform better, because you go out here and tear your body apart at practice, but if you're not healing correctly, you're not recovering correctly, you won't see the results. You won't get the fruits from your labor. So then you gotta go like, okay, I want to improve as an athlete, or I want to improve and in all areas of my life, right? So I need to figure out what I need to sacrifice so that I can improve. That might be your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe your relationship stress you, I give you mental health problems and stuff, and you start picking up unnecessary weight because you stressed out, so you stress eating. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to save more money, right? If you want to make more money, save more money, you have to sacrifice eating out all the time. You have to sacrifice spending money on drugs and weed and alcohol. You have to sacrifice this money on this stuff, right? If you want to do better academically in school, you have to sacrifice hanging out with the wrong people. Have to sacrifice playing a video game all the time. You spend more. That means you have to spend more time in tutor sections. Spend more time reading. Spend more time studying. Studying that can look like flashcards, rewriting it over and over again. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what it is in life. I learned that, and that's what helped me out a lot was that I look at my 24 hours in a day, and I'm like, okay, what can I sacrifice to have more time? So I sacrifice a lot of stuff. If there's something in my life that's not bringing no value, that can't help me get to what my destination I'm trying to get to, why am I still doing it? For example, I want to be a high school head track coach one day, right? So why would I go out here and do things that could potentially interfere with that could ruin my image, that could hold me back from getting that a position one day? Why would I go do that? So I sacrifice a lot of my friendships. If there's a woman, like I sacrifice my friendships, right? And also too, I'm very picky with the women, right? That I would choose to talk to because I understand that my career field and what I want to do in my life, I have to be a certain kind of person, right? So if you have to be a certain kind of person and your partner is no good for you, you have to you have to make sacrifices to get rid of that partner and bring in someone that is a good fit for you. Because you can't have these dreams and goals to help others and help build other people's lives. When you're in a toxic relationship, all they're doing is holding you back from being able to help other people. Seriously though, imagine you got to stay an extra hour after practice, right? As a coach, you got to stay an extra hour after practice, and your wife or husband, hey, why you not home yet? When you coming home? Why you still working with your athletes? When they know that's what you want to do, they know that's what you're passionate about. How would you feel if there's something you passionate about, and your partner trying to tell you to sacrifice your passion, sacrifice your dreams and stuff to spend to cater towards their unnecessary needs? What I mean by unnecessary needs is that if they know that this is your job and this is what you want to do, this is your career field, and you're doing something that make you happy, and they saying, "I know I don't want you to stay an extra hour. I want you to hear me right now." It's like, someone that's understanding, someone that's meant for you, right? They would be like, "Okay, I understand. Do what you gotta do. Stay safe. Let me know when you're on your way home." It's that simple. Being in a toxic relationship could really affect your mental health, physical health, and when both of those affected, right? How can you be the best you? How can you be the you that you need to be to help other people, depending on what field you're in? I don't get it, right? So you got a lot of sacrificing to make. Because some people go stay in that toxic relationship and never get out of life what they want out of life, right? And some people will understand that, okay, this is no good. I need to end this relationship because I need to sacrifice this because this holding me back from where I want to get to. You can't be scared to make sacrifices. You got to make those sacrifices. Because if you don't make those sacrifices, you'll never reach your goals. You won't, unless your goal is just that small. But you got some big real goals. We got some big goals. My bad, I didn't mean to say real. But we got some big goals. You gotta become a big person. So what you gonna do? Are you gonna sacrifice the things that you are not meant to hold on? Are you gonna sacrifice the things that's holding you back? Are you gonna sacrifice the things that's killing your peace, killing your mental health, killing your physical health? Or, right, you just going to just get the life that life give you. Then 15, 10 years from now, you be like, man, like, what happened? I wish I would have made those sacrifices. I wish I would have done what I want to do. Bro, I see people all the time who tell me they wish There was never a class clown that took school serious, did what they need to do with their life, right? So are you going to sacrifice being a class clown? My bad. Oh my God. Are you going to sacrifice being a class clown? Or are you just going to be a class clown and regret it 10 to 15 years later? Are you going to sacrifice being a center of attention when you don't need to be? Or you going to regret it 10 to 15 years from later? You either going to regret it, or you going to be living that life you want to have and look back at it like, man, I'm glad I made those sacrifices. Oh, shoot. That's all on you, though. What do you want to do? Just know no matter what, you have to make the sacrifices. But yeah, that's it with today's video. I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. I'm out. Peace.